Welcome class. Myself Professor D. Asra, Department of Civil Engineering, BBD ITM, Lucknow. The course today we will discuss KCE 076 Urban Transportation and Planning, in which today we will discuss lecture 29, in which the contents we will discuss are Traffic and Transportation Survey and Study Part 2. References as usual we have taken from Chakravarti Partho and Das Animesh, Principal of Transportation Engineering, Papa Costa and Venderas, PD, Transportation Engineering and Planning, Kadiali and Lal, Principal and Practices of Highway Engineering, R. Srinivas Kumar, Introduction to Traffic Engineering, S.K. Khanna and C.G. Justo, Highway Engineering. Some material have been taken from NAPTEL and some material have been taken from internet. The contents today we will discuss type of survey, a stop line survey, intermediate public transport survey, cordon line survey, registration number survey, license plate follow up survey technique, tag on vehicle survey, a speed study, a speed and delay studies, origin and destination survey, parking study and accident studies. So, in the previous lecture we have concluded one type of survey, that is home interview survey. Now, we will continue it. There are many methods of administration of the survey. First is telephonic. The enumerators may use telephone to an appointment and to conduct a detailed telephonic interview, means all matters have been discussed on telephone. This is a very popular in western country, where the phone penetration is a very high, but country like India it is not so useful. So, the next is a mailbag. The enumerators drop the questionnaires to the respondent and ask them to fill the details and mail them back with required information. Care should be taken to design the questionnaire so that it is a self-explanatory. This is the conditions, means questions should be so clear that it could not be required any further clarification. The second is people won't like to reply the questionnaires, because once he has to fill the questionnaires and mail back. The country like India, this mail back system is not very good, we can say. Then the another method is face to face, sit together face to face and then ask the question. In this method, the enumerators visit the home of the respondent and ask the question and fill up the questionnaire by himself. And there is not a very socially acceptable method in the developed country, as they are treated as in, intrusion to the privacy. However, in many developed countries, especially with the less educated people, this is the most effective method, because we are sitting face to face and we can ask the question to the respondent and we can fill it. Whatever the problem we call, we discuss and resolve it immediately. The commercial vehicle survey, a similar styled survey of non-residential land use, could be designed to collect information on goods movement, but transport resources are rarely allocated to such an ambitious project. Instead, urban freight flow are usually measured indirectly. Then come to the commercial vehicle survey. The commercial vehicle survey are conducted to obtain the information of the journey made by all commercial vehicles based within the study area. The addresses of the vehicle operator are obtained and they are contacted. Forms are issued to the driver with a request that they record the particulars of all trips they would make. Innovative commercial vehicle tracking method. Roadside interview are most suitable avenue to collect the data about the intercity movement. However, it is impossible to use roadside survey in an urban environment due to safety issue. In addition, with emerging privacy concern, it is becoming increasingly difficult to conduct roadside interview. It would be most impossible to conduct a roadside survey is about a decade from now. It would be almost impossible to conduct a roadside survey is about a decade from now. AKtU is currently in the process of investigating the use of non-intrusive GPS data to supplement and eventually replace data collected from the roadside survey. The number of trucks equipped with the GPS receiver, which records the location of the vehicle every few seconds, have been increasingly steadily over the past few years. Now, providing details origin and destination information. So, the GPS technology provides many other potential benefit, including the coverage of urban freight movement with detailed routes and performance indicators. Link level congestion analysis means travel time, speeds, near real times, international border transit time monitoring, tools and reporting system to measure the economic impact delays due to accident, fuel consumption and pollution analysis using GPS unit that includes engine data retriever. So, impact of high occupancy vehicle HOV lens on general purpose lane GPL traffic. These survey can be carried out in a different way as follow: direct interview survey, as we have discussed, postcard distribution and collection survey. What happened in this? A reply cards are distributed among the people, and they are requested to fill the data and post the reply postcard, so that it may reach to the person who has required. The prepaid questionnaires distribution and collection serves. Then come to the stop line survey. It is a thorough that a response bias can be overcome or is not likely to be serious. It may be possible to dispense with the interview site altogether and instead hand out the forms at a natural stop line, such as a traffic signal, thus avoiding all disruption to the traffic, because at the signal vehicles are stopping and waiting for their sites. The next is intermediate public transport survey. These survey can be carried out in a different way as follow, like a direct interview survey. Second is postcard distribution and collection survey, prepaid questionnaires distribution and collection survey. In order to assess the number of bus passenger passing through an external cordon, the survey can either be direct interview with passenger or by issuing a postcard questionnaire. Now come to the cordon line survey. These provide useful information about the trip from and to the external zone, because cordon is the line which is used to divide the main area under study and the outer side. For large study area, internal cordon line can be defined and surveying can be conducted. The objective of survey is primarily to collect the origin and destination zones, and for this many suitable method can be adopted. It could be either recording the license plate number at all external cordon point or by postcard method. Now come to the registration number survey. In the registration address technique vehicle, the registration number are recorded and their origin and destination is deduced from their registered address. Means all vehicle has its unique number that could be recorded, and by means of many tools we can get the address of each vehicle owners. Nowadays even we can get the information of the vehicle owner on the mobile also, and that could be reduced. Alternately, a questionnaire is sent to the registered address. Once we get the address of the owner, then we can send the questionnaires to the at the address registered in the different documents of the vehicle. in order to collect the information on the trip details. For commercial vehicles, the registered address often bears no relationship with the trip origin or the destination, particularly for the vehicle engaged for the long distance travel. Then the license plate follow up the survey technique. These are continuation of the previous type. This technique uses one of the method described above in order to record license plate at the particular roadside station. A list of license plate is then supplied to the Department of Motor Vehicles DMV to obtain the contact information of the vehicle owner, as we have discussed earlier. A survey is sent to the vehicle owner, who is then asked to respond to a survey of questions regarding the specific trip on which their license plate was recorded. In order to obtain the contact information of the vehicle owners from the DMV, the full license plate must be recorded. Depending upon the recording method and the requirement of each DMV, the license plate may or may not have to be transcribed into the specific format. The next method is tag on vehicle survey. In this method, drivers are stopped at road station where a calculated identifier is placed on the bumper, front window or radio antenna of passing vehicle. Each roadside station have one unique color assigned on it. Data collector at each station then record the passing vehicle tag coming from the another station. The drivers are instructed to remove the identifier at their next destination. With this method, a time stamp will not be likely to obtained. Here the vehicles are tag on the vehicles, and the information collected are transferred from each place, from one place or origin place to the destination place. Now, come to the speed study. The actual speed of the vehicle over a particular route may be fluctuate widely depending on the several factors like geometric features of the road, traffic condition, time, place, environment, and of course, a driver is the main part or main stakeholder. So, the first is a spot speed study. A spot speed study is the instantaneous speed. In this method, there are two types of the method used for the measurement. One is a manual method. Manual means a inoscope is placed across the road at angle of 45 degree, like this way. Suppose this is a road, and there is a light. So, light will go here and this will reflect here, and once this is the observer. So, when vehicle cross this point, the image of the vehicle will reflect through, this is the inoscope, and the observer will receive. When vehicle passes through this section of the road where the observer is sitting, then the stopwatch is stopped, which was started when he received the information from the inoscope. So, the vehicle has taken time to cross this length. This is the d. So, we can easily calculate the speed of the vehicle in this region, because the main constant is this should be minimum, means the distance between the inoscope and observer should be minimum. So, that we can assume this is the instantaneous speed. Then the next is intrusive method, and for intrusive methods there are many methods like radar speedometer, time lapse photographic, videographic method, then graphic recorder, then speed and delay study, then they give the running speed, overall speed, fluctuation speed and delay between two stations of the road speed far apart. Give the information regarding amount, location, duration, frequency and causes of delay in the traffic stream. Now, come to the speed and delay study. This is the most important survey. Give the running speed, overall speed and fluctuation speed, and delay between the two stations of road spaced far apart. This will also give the information regarding the amount, location, duration, frequency and causes of delay in the traffic stream. What happened in the speed and delay study? The method of study are floating car or a riding check method, and this is the method which is widely used. The next is license plate or the vehicle number method, and third is a photographic method. We will discuss floating car or riding check method. Your car is moving along the stream of the traffic, means you are not going to speed up or slow down your vehicle. You are floating your vehicle in the stream of traffic. One fellow with two stopwatch is sitting there and record the main points like intersection, like bridges, etc., etc. And with another stopwatch, he can also record the delay or of a particular place, like a bridge, like an intersection, how much time it has taken to cross over. The second person, there are many 4, 5 or that depend upon the information collected. Next person will sit there and he will collect data, how much vehicle are taken over your vehicle or your vehicle is taking over to another vehicles. This could be counted by the person who is sitting in another car. In next car, one fellow is sitting to just record the movement of the vehicle coming from the other side. So, we can say we can use many cars for a particular type of information and that could be recorded. So, after collection of all these data, we can calculate the speed and delay. What is the speed, average speed of the vehicle? Suppose a vehicle is starting from Lucknow and going to Ayodhya. So, in a stream, if the vehicle is moving from the start of Lucknow to the end of Ayodhya, the time taken is the time taken by the vehicle. Total distance is known. So, we can calculate the average speed bit of the vehicle between the Lucknow and Ayodhya. The second thing, if there is no problem, then what we will do? The vehicle will move with its own and natural speed. But if there is a problem, means some intersection, some accident, some other things may happen or traffic congestion during the movement from the Lucknow to Ayodhya, then the time taken by the vehicle will be much more. So, we can easily calculate the delay of the vehicle during this period. So, we can calculate the delay. So, this survey is very important because we can calculate the speed and delay, average speed of the vehicle for a particular between the two particular station and delay, how much delay occurred by the vehicles. Now, come to the origin and destination method. This is one of the most popular survey in the transportation engineering. Origin, the place from where the travelers start his journey. Our destination is the end of the journey. So, what are the information required? Origin and destination survey are conducted to understand the traffic movement across or within the selected study area in a period of a time. The survey may be related to a specific trip, a study pertaining to the vehicle, pedestrian, cyclist, goods in a small residential area or a large urban area or any geographical region or crossing key screen lines within the study area. So, origin and destination method could be conducted by the same way we can say like registration questionnaires survey, roadside interview method, mail back questionnaires or self completion postcard survey, home interview method. So, these are the different way to conduct the origin and destination survey. Registration questionnaire survey, roadside interview, mail back questionnaire, home interview or tag on car survey, car sole method, license plate method, work spot interview methods. What happened in origin and destination? Suppose many vehicles coming from Ayodhya are divided into different parts, or their motive is to going a different part of the Lucknow. Some of the vehicle are going to Sitapur, some are going to Hardoi, some are going to Sultanpur or Raebareli, some are going to Kanpur. Suppose we are now conducting a survey, origin and destination survey from vehicle coming from Ayodhya and going to Kanpur. So, we can use these methods. How we can make the questionnaires and collect the data, make the questionnaires at the entry point and collect the data at the exit point in the Kanpur road. Now, the presentation of data. Audit tables are prepared showing no strip between the different zones. What happened? We can see here two stations are connected with the straight line, and the thickness of the lines shows the number of strip between two stations. The parking study. Stopping vehicles are living in unoccupied in a space for a specific duration when it is not used. Any road facility, vehicles are permitted to park on the roadside or off the roadside. Used to evaluate the road user facility relating to need of the parking demand, parking volume and parking space. Now, parking survey, in or out survey we can do it. Fixed period sampling, license method we can use it. The next is the accident study. The problem of accident is very acute in a highway transportation due to complex flow pattern of vehicular traffic, presence of mixed traffic and pedestrian. Properties damage and human injuries or the loss of life occur during the accident. Objective of accident studies: causes of accident, correction for corrective suggestions, evaluate existing design, propose new design, financial loss, give economic justification. The causes of accidents are road users, vehicles, road and its condition, environmental factors. Accident and record, general records are in which it is mentioned date, time, etc., location where it is happened, it has been happened, the detail of vehicle involved, the name of accident, road and traffic conditions. The primary cause of accident, the accident cost, second is accident report, and then the accident records, location file, spot file, condition diagram, collision diagram that are prepared. Thank you very much. Thank you.